So got a story time, and oh man, this news here is ridiculous and devastating. It really is. But I'm gonna tell you all a good story after we watch this. But this 19-year-old kid had a baby in the bathroom in the ER and put the baby in the trash can. She's already in the hospital and went to the bathroom in the ER with abdominal pain. Went to the bathroom, gave birth to a whole baby, and then put the baby in the trash can, and I guess somehow expected no one to know. And then left the bathroom so jacked up. It's boggling my mind right now as a parent. Do you know how many mothers are out there wanting babies, wanting to conceive and have children, and they can't do that? And this 19-year-old went to the hospital, in the ER, in the bathroom, didn't clean up or do anything. I mean, just kind of, you went in there, did all that to still tell on yourself and get caught, when you could have just asked for help and said that you didn't want the baby and just gave up your maternal rights. I don't understand that. This is a small baby. So, this needs to be discussed because it's heartbreaking. It really is. But I need cereal while we watch this. Just crazy.
Yeah, I think we went out of town.
Why is it so windy?
We see the ward.
Yeah, once we
She gets a coffee in a minute.
Can I go up there? Will you take her up there?
You can go to the detention. Do you know where it is?
Everything?
Girl, what are you
she
doing?
under arrest for?
She's over 18. Just gotta talk to her.
I understand that,
Right.
Detective Gonzalez.
Murder.
What is she
Murder.
under arrest for?
She has warrant for arrest. Okay?
For what?
That's all I'm gonna tell you. Okay?
What do you mean?
Put
that's
a
all
baby
you're
in a
gonna tell me?
trash can. Murder.
she's over there at 18.
I understand.
Yeah, she's
that, but
19.
I have a right to know as well.
And we'll tell you that. But we
Okay,
need
then
the
let me know now.
Need the cooperation.
Let me know
Actually,
now.
you don't have a right. What?
Answer my
She's
question.
legal.
What is she under arrest for?
Like I said, she's over the age of 18.
She's over 18. What are you talking about? No, you don't have the right.
What is she under arrest
Bring her up here,
for?
we'll tell you right now.
Why are you obstructing?
Let me know what she's
She's
under
gonna
arrest
get
for.
arrested regardless of how.
Exactly.
For what? For what?
Oh, God.
Are you okay with felony?
Ah.
Tell me.
Homicide. Open count of homicide. And tampering with evidence.
Girl. This is a mother of a 19-year-old who gave birth and put the baby in the trash can. An autopsy would actually reveal if the baby at any point in time took a breath before she did that. So it's not even hard to prove if the baby necessarily was alive when she did that, and she may have done something to stop the baby from breathing, or if the baby was stillborn. There autopsies can be done to determine that. What? I'm just, in my personal opinion, I'm just going to assume that she had the baby and the baby took a gargle of a breath of some sort. Wasn't loud enough. because it didn't raise any alarm. Nobody heard the sound of a baby cry. But, you know, all babies don't come out howling and screaming either. You have to kind of clear their airway and wiggle them a little bit to kind of get them to respond. So, I mean, this is unbelievable. Why are you obstructing an arrest warrant from being executed? This comes from somebody that literally was dealing with this issue of an arrest warrant, and come to find out, it wasn't an active warrant on me at all. It's just put it on some paper. The ex put it on some paperwork, and that actually was not true at all. So I don't even know why you put that on there on legal documents. It's almost falsified information, but whatever. They're going to arrest her either way. This is not a warrant to search your home. They can literally walk in there, arrest her, and bring her out. And if the mother is going to obstruct, she should be charged with obstruction. You're literally interfering with officers arresting someone, executing an arrest warrant. What are you doing? This is so, it's like the officer said, we're going to arrest her either way. We're not leaving without her. So what is all this? You're stalling. Ugh.
Tampering with evidence.
She put a baby in the trash can. Girl.
So, can you see her now?
Why is no one, wait a minute, why is she not asking about the baby? Why is she not, like, showing any remorse or concern for this newborn baby that your daughter had and put in the trash can of an ER hospital bathroom? Oh my God. This is so windy.
It's here, they want to arrest my daughter.
Yeah.
Saying they have a warrant, but they can't show me a warrant for her arrest.
No, they don't have to. There's a difference. It's not a matter of they can't. They don't have to. Who does this? I've never seen anyone call somebody, whoever she's on the phone with. Hopefully it's an attorney, because your daughter gonna need one. This ain't some batteries charge of some sort. This is murder.
Well, there, I'll give you a copy. She gets her copy.
They're being really nice about this. I don't get
Can I see
this.
the warrant?
No, you don't have to see it.
Can I see their arrest warrant? I want to see their arrest warrant.
No one cares.
All that proof.
Are you kidding me? Is this real? No one cares if you want to see it or not. She's 19. No one cares. They're being really nice about this, because I would like to think in any other normal situation where you have a clear sign of obstruction that is visible to 3 officers on all of their body cams, that you would literally flat out, man, before you continue on with this charade, we will charge you with obstruction and we will arrest you for that on the spot. You're literally trying to impede upon them executing an arrest warrant, not search warrant, an arrest warrant. They could walk in your house and go get the girl. They are being nice. My God. Oh my God. This burns my soul right here, because this kid, there's a baby that was put in a trash can. How is that not more concerning and disturbing to this woman here? If nothing else, she would have said, they're here, you get back, come on. You put a baby in the trash can, you gotta go. I'm missing the whole, what is happening?
Okay. So I guess do I do it?
I'm annoyed. I am so annoyed. I wish he would be still.
You could arrest mom for obstruction.
There you go. Yes. Yes, you should. arrest the mom for obstruction. What are we talking about here? Any other average person would have already been arrested for obstruction. What state is this? Because this has to be the most lenient cops ever. Trying to arrest a 19-year-old for murder of leaving a baby in the bathroom in the hospital. That was easily proven with camera footage and the fact that she was in there.
Yeah, she's here. She's here right now.
And she admitted that she did that.
Yeah.
Who is she talking to? I don't care. I don't care who she talking to. Give your daughter up. Oh my God. This is so unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
That is his policy.
I will give it to you. Please.
You have a choice. You give her to them.
Yeah, it's nothing personal. It really isn't. And we
It's not.
but we have to do our jobs too. Okay?
I understand that. I understand that.
Do this.
Either you gonna give her up or get charged with obstruction and interference, and on top of that, possibly harboring. How did that not come up? Harboring. What are you trying to do here? What are you stalling for? It's like, I get that you want to protect your child, but she's a mother. And she should be, if nothing else, teaching her 19-year-old, who's a legal adult, that I didn't put any of my children in the trash can. I had my kids and I took responsibility. I raised the baby. You could have told me that you were pregnant and we go from there. Maybe they could have just given the baby to the hospital and left the baby at the hospital alive. And then, you know, she can say that she wants to, you know, lose any maternal custodial rights and just hand over the baby to the hospital and then be done with it. Even if her mom encouraged her to do that, you could have did that. That is the option you could have taken, having a full-term baby in a bathroom in the hospital itself, where the doctors and nurses are already there to help on spot. And could have said, I don't want the baby, I want to sign away my rights. And they would not have asked any questions. They would not have even tried to influence her to maintain any rights or any of that. She could have literally just did that. And her mother is standing here more so concerned about her being mishandled, but not about her daughter giving birth and putting a baby in the trash can. What planet are we on? Maybe I'm out of reality. I don't know. Maybe I've lost touch with reality somehow. Oh my God.
That's Devin.
Girl.
Devin's mom. She's good. She's okay.
We're not gonna be rough with her or anything. We're just gonna take her over there and look.
Please don't be rough with her, please.
This is not fair. I've literally seen videos of cops slamming teenage girls, minors, under the age of 18, onto the ground. I mean, there are videos of dozens of cops slamming teenage girls to the ground for less offenses. For less offenses. Now, I don't point this out to race bait or anything. I point this out because if this is how cops are going to handle situations like this, which is fine, then it should be standard across the board. You should treat all young girls that get arrested like that and not be rough with them. The problem is that you have cops that have slammed teenage girls to the ground. I'm not saying these cops did it, but there are videos and proof where cops have roughly used excessive force on girls under 18 for less offenses over a fight or something at school. I mean, you can look up many school resource officers videos where SROs are slamming kids in school on the ground because of a fight with no weapon involved. If we could get cops to be like this all the time, great. But you got to understand, in this reality, there's just a huge contrast. Depending on who you are, how you look, all those things. And there are some cops that behave that way because of race and ethnicity and religion and all those things. So we can't ignore that happens. I wish all cops acted like this. That's what I wish. I wish every cop that arrested a individual gave them this same type of treatment across the board. That way it wouldn't look so abnormal when we see a cop that are actually trying their best to be nice about this, that are trying their best to be patient and giving the mom an opportunity to give up your 19-year-old grown-ass daughter because she gave birth to a baby in the ER hospital bathroom, left the whole scene behind, didn't bother to really clean up anything, and made it literally easy for her to get caught, and then left the baby in the trash can for dead. And they're here to arrest her for murder because that's what's happening. The only thing you could do is get an attorney. I wish this was the standard that all cops took on. If they have to do training on how to handle people in different situations, because there are situations where people get bold with it and dumb, and they have to be handled a lot more aggressively. Let me put it like that. But situations like this where the person's not being aggressive and they're not fighting or anything, this is how you should handle an arrest, where you don't need excessive force. This is proof you don't need excessive force to arrest somebody. If they get violent and aggressive with you, then you subdue the situation, but it still doesn't require you to have to literally kill the person. But when there's no aggressiveness from the person you're arresting, then this is how you should handle it. You know, every person should be given the opportunity to be treated very delicately. So I have story time after this too, because I have literally witnessed this same, not exact same scenario, but very close to it. And the way they handled that girl, she was placed under arrest immediately and was handcuffed to the bed while she was at the hospital. So for them to allow this girl to go home and then have to get an arrest warrant and not be charged in the hospital while she was there is baffling to me. Is baffling to me. Why was she not detained in the hospital and went from the hospital to jail?
Bring her out. You can be with her the entire time. Okay?
You know where the public safety complex is? 3300 West Main?
You can follow us over there.
This is way more leniency than they're required to do. But I wish this was a gold standard across the board with cops. I wish they would do this.
Her bond, what?
Treat people this delicately in every situation. Man, if you're gonna do this.
He should be doing it, if it's after 3, he'll be doing it in the morning.
Yeah, that means she's not going to get a bond hearing till the next day.
Go on the back? Alright.
Where do they live? It's so barren out there. I mean, you know, buildings or anything.
That's the last 4 years old.
She don't even know it. I don't know.
Alexia, do you know your date of birth?
Yes.
Okay.
11/10/2023. Do you have to walk her all the way over there? Can you bring your car up here?
It's up to you.
That's all.
She actually about to be 20 years old this year. She was born in 2003, she said.
Alexia, are you okay with your mom getting your criminal complaint when we get to the detention center? It has your personal information
Can
on
you
it.
repeat that?
Are you okay with your mother getting the criminal complaint? It has your personal identifying information on it. Serial number, date of birth.
Where do they live?
Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it's just bare. Where's the nearest grocery store?
I have to serve you first, then your mom can get it, okay? I do. He's gonna move his unit around.
But I'm pretty sure if you take your own, you can use your own.
They even let the girl bring her own tampons and
Can she grab some of that
sanitary
real quick?
pads.
Do you mind if
What?
one of us goes with you?
Go ahead.
So they even let her grab some. All of that.
Just making sure you're doing.
Whoever the mama called, I'm sure told her, girl, if you don't let them arrest her, you better.
Okay.
You gonna go to jail too for obstruction. Don't make the judge have to sign another warrant for your arrest and for Harvard, potentially. You trying to hold her in the house, keep her from being arrested.
Thank you. Okay, you're gonna check all that when you get over there, okay?
This is extraordinarily, nice. This is, honestly, if every cop across the country arrested people like this, I think, these things could go way more smooth than they do. And I think this is proof that you can arrest someone and detain someone without having to slam them on the ground. So, all right, story time.